From the hall outside, the bang of a door, the thumping of feet, and our own door crashes open, James charging in. Barefoot and bare-chested, traces of foam fleck his half-shaved face. A series of vicious-looking circular bruises are centered over his ribs, like the worst squash ball impact you ever saw. They're a good match to the purple-red bruising on his eye. He looks more as though he just emerged from the battlefield than a kitchen. Perhaps he did. He takes one look at Charlotte, shaking and crying, tears streaming down her face. Snarling, he places himself between Charlotte and Klempner, bullying up close, eyeballing him.
"What happened?"
he demands.
"What did you do?"
Klempner stands there, blinking rapidly, palms raised to protest his innocence, but I interrupt. He didn't do anything, James. He just came in and gave Charlotte a Christmas present. Then she burst into tears. James flashes me a glance. Really, I say. That's all that happened. I don't know why Charlotte's crying, but it's nothing Larry did. At least not deliberately. Charlotte, still clutching the CD, speaks through her sobs. I'm okay. Really, I'm okay. Visibly, she's trying to pull herself together. Beside me, if anything, Klempner is the one looking upset. Or perhaps bewildered would be closer. James, calming a little, squats down by Charlotte, holding her by one shoulder, steering her face to his by the chin.
"So why are you crying? What's wrong?"
Nothing's wrong, she gulps and gasps, pulling the back of her hands over streaming eyes. That's just it. Nothing's wrong. Everything's all right. I've got Cara. Mom's here. You're here. And Michael. And Beth and Richard. Kirstie and Ryan are here. And even... She raises teary eyes to Klempner. Even you're here. She gulps again. I'm sorry. I'm being silly, I know. Everything's perfect. It's just... She holds up the CD and bursts into tears again. James lets out air, sweeping a hand over the top of his head, then straightens up, releasing Charlotte. He turns to Klempner.
"My apologies. I assumed. Forget it."
"You think I'm going to hold it against you that you want to protect Jenny?"
Tentatively, Klempner reaches out, squeezing Charlotte's shoulder. She gives her father a watery smile, biting at her lip.
"I'm sorry,"
he says.
"I didn't mean to upset you."
From outside comes the clattering of feet on stairs, and Michael, shedding snow from his boots, bursts in, then stalls. His head swings as he takes in the tableau. What's going on? I heard. Then his gaze drops to Charlotte. Babe? What's... But James interrupts.
"Nothing's going on. Charlotte's just a bit emotional."
He jerks his head at the big blonde man and down to her. Michael hunkers down close, then wraps his arms around her, almost enveloping her. Still flooded with hormones, babe. Try to stay calm, eh? It's Christmas and everyone's here for you. As he speaks, James reaches for the CD, easing it from her fingers. He examines it, then clicks his tongue. Charlotte sniffles. I know. That's what started me off. She squeezes Michael's arm. And you're right. I'm not thinking like myself. Then her smile blossoms. I hope I'm better than this next time, she says. When it's yours. Klempner cocks a brow. Michael kisses her forehead. No hurry, babe. Not until you're ready. And that's not yet. James, forehead puckered, brandishes the CD.
Scheherazade?